If you had the opportunity to talk to any business owner in the world, today, what one piece of advice or what one thing do you think you'd share with them in an effort to help them improve their businesses and their circumstances?
One piece I always tell people is make sure you are continually networking. And networking it's a two-way street. It's not just trying to get introductions, but also in return, giving introductions to other people. I'm coaching 2 or 3 younger people right now to start a business. And as young people, their networks are pretty small. It's like, you've got to get out there and, connect with people on LinkedIn, get involved in meetings where you can meet other people. And then in return, connect them to people, and because most of my business has grown through relationships. It's not
Yes.
grown through emails and ads and all that. It's usually referrals from people I know or customers I know that trust us and introduce us in, and then vice versa. The reason we started our podcast was to give back to all my customers, because a lot of them were asking, hey, who can help me with legal? Who can help me with accounting? Who can help me with marketing? I'm like, and I knew all these people, and I'm like, let's just have these people on as guests on our podcast and share so they can listen, and they can begin to develop those relationships and hear ideas and then connect with people. So growing that network is huge. I've seen people that only have, 200 or 300 on LinkedIn. I probably have 5,000 or 6,000. And most of them I know either. And it's because I've moved around, and, everywhere I go, I'm usually Mr. Networker. And networking is get involved outside of work. So like, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, in a suburb called Franklin. And for 5 years, me and 3 other people put on the Franklin Christmas Parade. So I was known as the guy that did the Franklin Christmas Parade. Well, the parade's huge. I mean, we have 15 marching bands, and it's like a 3-hour parade. It's like a mini town Macy's Day Parade, but everybody knows us because of the parade that we put on. And so it's a way to get involved and give back to the community, but also then it's also a way to network and meet people. And so networking for me is key. Number one, doesn't matter if you're selling or buying, or if you're in accounting or wherever, you got to network and meet people.
Given that you and I are talking because a mutual friend introduced us, it's difficult to disagree. And I do want to add one thing that's important because you bring up LinkedIn. LinkedIn is both the best thing ever to happen in networking and simultaneously the worst. Because one of the things you said that I really want to drive home, Dennis, networking is two ways. It's not I follow Dennis's podcast, so I link up with him in LinkedIn and think he's in my network. No, that just means we're connected. If I don't do anything to feed and nurture that and develop an actual relationship, it's not a network. It's a name on a list. So yeah. I agree with you completely.
In my CRM, I label people A, B, or C. A's are they're great networkers, and great networkers are I would be willing to introduce them, and they introduce me to people. B's are I definitely like them and I'll introduce, but I'm not sure they'll introduce me. And then C's are I don't really like them, and I would never introduce them, and they probably will never introduce me to anybody either. And so it's a way to kind of keep that filter. And and those A's, every day I'm connecting them to somebody with, in some conversation or something will come up, and I'll say, hey, Jerry, let me connect you with Josh, or let me connect you with Benny. And then the connections are just real easy emails. A lot of times it's just, hey, I like to connect good people. You guys, I want to continue the connections. You guys ought to chat. I don't tell them what you do, why you do it. It's just connect people. It's all about community. If you think about it, and that community can help you and the other person grow their business, grow relationships, nurture whatever it is they're trying to do. So networking is big to me. Having those relationships, that's the key foundation of any business that I would encourage someone that's starting out or running a business. A lot of people I know focus on the dollars and all that, but the dollars come. I kind of follow the Chick-fil-A model, is if you take care of your employees and you take care of your customers,
Yes.
the profits are going to come.
Exactly. I couldn't agree more.